Smiley!
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
We're here recording our weekly podcast. This is our first go at it. We didn't just try doing this 3 times and have to hit the stop record button.
A lot.
So we did. This is like our 4th try. Linda's set up in front of the window. It's a beautiful evening here in Eureka, right next to Six Flags St. Louis. If anybody wants to come see us after their ride, they can enjoy a margarita on the patio. They can observe Linda through the window. Beautiful new bike, maybe a one-wheel, disc golf. Who knows what else we might have here at the mountain bike shed next week. Everybody can see the empty wall behind me. What do you think of that?
I think it's going to be some new things coming to the mountain bike shed.
There is new stuff coming.
You have to come in to check out, too.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. We've got some items coming that's going to really help serve our local community. I think it's going to get some more people in the door. The more people we can get in the door here at the mountain bike shed, the better, because all they've got to do, I mean, we've got so many cool bikes, so much cool bike stuff. We can just get people in here to look at it, and they'll enjoy it. We see it all the time. The kids, Camilla's is right here next door. The patio obviously is in front. So a lot of the kids come in here and just daydream or night dream as their parents finish their margaritas, I guess.
That's right.
But they seem to have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, we're moving things around. The counter is coming back to this side of the store, which is nice. I wanted to do that because I feel like we kind of lost our customers down the aisles here. You know, they're looking at things that probably require some input from us or us to ask them questions, help them figure out what they're wanting. So our register being over there in the corner near the bikes really wasn't helpful because we're automatically up with the bikes. So this is nice. It allows us to kind of help customers a little bit better while we're still sitting here. And then it opens up that whole pocket for me to jam brand new stuff in that people, I think, will be pretty excited about, a lot of our customers.
That's right.
What do you have going on this week? Anything exciting, anything special, anything mountain bike related?
Nothing really this week, but it's upcoming. We got St Gnarles Enduro.
Oh, yeah, St Gnarles Enduro. So when is that?
June.
The
Sometime
beginning of
in
June. So you got a couple weeks to get ready for the St Gnarles Enduro. That's part of the Missouri Enduro Series. That's the final race of the Missouri Enduro Series.
That's it. I feel like the season just started, too.
So I notoriously never go to St. Charles. St. Charles is beautiful, especially that area in Defiance. That's where it's wine country there. It's right along the KD Trail. So it's a really nice area to go to. You guys, where all does the race take place at? You've done it the last 2 years.
So it goes through Klondike first.
Klondike.
No, Matson first. And then Klondike second.
Klondike.
Klondike.
Klondike's my favorite St. Charles trail.
Oh, I forgot to say. Just say it. I can't say it right.
Klondike.
That one.
Just like the candy bar. The ice cream.
I don't know what that is. Klondike.
Klondike bar.
Klondike. All right. But after you do that, then I don't know if they're doing it. They're doing it this year. But there's the urban stage at Good News Brewery. So it's basically a restaurant, but then there's all these people on the patio. So you got a whole audience looking at you, which is it's pretty fun because you've done some stages, and then maybe for a section there's like a little audience there, but there's like a whole restaurant looking at you. So some people either panic, or there's some people that love the crowds and end up doing some dumb tricks, you know what I'm saying? But it's really cool. It's an awesome atmosphere at the end where it's more kind of like a fun party race than just like hardcore enduro.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of Matt Johnson runs Missouri Enduro Series, low-key timing, and that I think has always been maybe the goal with St. Gnarles, is being the final race of the series and kind of being that final kickoff, that kind of party event. And yeah, it ends at a brewery. What better than that? So yeah, Klondike, that whole area is pretty cool. That Defiance, Augusta area. The KD Trail runs, which goes from St. Charles all the way out to, I guess, Kansas City. And then it's an old rail trail, just gravel. But in that little section is Klondike Park, which is got a ton of like steep elevation and weird rock stuff that cuts. Have you ridden Klondike before?
Yep. Yeah, I've ridden there 2 years for the race.
What do you recall of what part of Klondike?
So
I'm sure it's
the
hard.
parts that we did, it was steep. So the only stage
it's all
I remember.
steep there.
It was steep, and then they have, which is one of my favorite stages ever, in Missouri, was NWA or I think, yeah. So it was basically not Gork approved, or NGA, not Gork approved, or something like that.
Oh, God.
And basically, it starts off pretty cool, and then it gets to a point where it's B and A, and then A, you just ride on it, and then just straight down, and it says loam. And you just kind of slide down there, and then you get off, and there's kind of like a turn, but it's like a 90-degree, and you have to like kind of slide your bike out, and then it's just a lot of speed down that too. And that's usually the final stage, except for the urban stage. So it was a lot of fun. That was probably my favorite stage, so that's why I love that race so much too. But it's I'm going to say it wrong. Klondike.
Oh,
I like their
Klondike
terrain
bar.
a lot more. Matson's also pretty cool. It was more mellow than the other place, because I'm not going to say it right.
I wonder if I don't think they had that, well, it'd probably be hard to incorporate the new downhill trail.
Nope, that was on it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Last year.
So that was like one of the most fun parts too.
And that's a fairly steep trail there.
I think it was both years, yeah. Both years they had it.
Oh, okay.
The first year is like brand new. Like it just came out, but it's cool because the stage, it goes on it, and you're going Mach 10, because you're not really like jumping and stuff. You're kind of just,
Right.
and then you get off, and then you got off the trail onto like this rock section. So you like just immediately go off it, like kind of like a rough cut. I don't know if it's a rough cut because I don't go there that much, but it kind of feels like it, and you kind of just go off, and then it's really cool. So
Interesting.
Yep.
I had a question before, like the last 5 words of that sentence that I was, how are you going to prepare for for St. Gnarles? Are you planning to go over there and ride any of this between now and then? You've got a couple of weeks. It's the beginning of June, like I believe June 6th or 7th. People can go to low-key events or low-key timing. I guess it's lowkeyevents.com and check that out. But I'm sure people will be able to search that out. St. Gnarles.
Yep.
GNA. You got to say Gnarles. Turn around and show people
Oh,
the
I'm
back
actually,
of your
yeah,
shirt.
that's funny.
Show people the back. So that's great. That's hilarious.
That worked out. I didn't even realize I was wearing that. That's
Yeah.
funny.
So are you going to plan a ride to go over there?
On the pre-ride day, yeah.
Before that?
Before that, probably not.
You don't think like, it's a good idea, maybe I should go ride at, how do you say it?
Klondike.
Klondike.
Well, the thing is,
it's not a hard word to say.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know,
very
right?
easy word.
I
struggle on words, and that one I never assumed would be an issue for anyone.
Whatever. But I've raced there like 2 years ago, and the stages, I think, have been the exact same.
Okay.
So it's kind of like muscle memory. So
Have you ever ridden at Lost Valley?
I don't think so.
I knew there was a reason.
Isn't it
I
like
liked you.
XC?
Yeah, I've only ridden there at night, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't go over to St. Charles much. I've ridden at Klondike maybe like a half a dozen times. I do like it because they have a shower house over, because it's a solid 45-minute drive from Eureka.
Yep.
So it's really hard, even though I do like Klondike, I think it's really cool. The whole park's pretty. They have cabins there. If people want to camp there, they can camp. They can get a cabin. They have hot showers, which is nice because, like, I shouldn't be giving away shower secrets here, but Greensfelder has showers, but it's cold. It's not heated, so that's not fun. I think there's, I can't give away all the secrets. There is places, if you get full of mud when you're riding, you don't have to get into your car dirty.
Yep.
Which is important.
Yep.
You don't drive yet, but
I'm not driving.
and I just
driven.
don't like being sticky, like especially if I'm going to go all the way over to St. Charles. The roads are beautiful, so if I'm going over there, I'm going to hit some back roads and stuff after my ride. So it is nice to be able to get cleaned up, get in the car, and maybe catch food on the way home, whatever it may be.
Yep.
But St. Charles is cool. Let's get, now that we're towards the end of the podcast, what time do you have?
7:06.
7:06. So, speaking of your watch, what have you learned of that? Have you been paying attention to your VO2 max, your heart rate variability? Have you been tracking your sleep?
Been tracking my sleep. The first.
How much
thing
sleep
said,
are you getting at night every night?
I get like 7 to 8 hours.
That's really good. Good.
Yeah,
Glad to hear
and
that.
then for some reason it says my sleep score is like 50 to 70. Like I feel like I sleep great, but I guess
Are
I
you
don't sleep
eating
enough.
before you go to bed or something?
Yeah, I always eat before I go to bed. I think it's like my REM or
Yeah, your
something.
REM sleep. You
My-
are eating or aren't?
I am.
Oh yeah, stop that.
So, oh really?
Yeah, you can't eat like 2 hours before you go to bed.
Well, I mean I sleep fine. Like whenever I want to sleep, I kind of just close my eyes and I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, I think you don't get into your REM sleep if you eat within, you know, I don't know exactly what time it is. I think they say like 3 hours, but 2 or 3 hours or something. You eat food obviously, and then your body's having to digest that food as you're sleeping. So it doesn't allow you to get into that real deep where your body actually just kind of shuts, because it can't, because it's digesting things. So you'll get no REM sleep. REM sleep is your restorative sleep.
Yeah, I don't really know. I just realized it's high whenever I dream. Like if I dream, then I realize I don't. Why is it like that?
Yeah, rapid eye movement, I think, is what REM stands for.
Eye movement?
I could be wrong. I don't remember what it stands for. Yeah. But yeah, no, and that is when you get into that REM sleep or whatever. That is when you dream. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because that's when I know. Like if I have like a really long dream and stuff, it's like my sleep score is like really high. And
what do you dream about?
I mean, I don't know. It's just like I'm flying on a unicorn and then it's
like through the woods or in
stuff.
the air?
I get nightmares of Adam telling me what to do.
Just me making you refold things over and over again. Again, it's not right. Again. All right. Well, cool, man. This has been a fun episode. So I hope people sign up for the St Gnarles Enduro. I recommend that people maybe go over there and ride. That's probably a good idea. Get used to the elevation in St. Charles. Yep. But yeah, go to the other side of the Missouri River. It's a nice, pretty drive. Take the family, let them hit the Katy Trail. You can dip off at Klondike and then do a lap and catch back up to them, and they can hang out by the little lake. They can not swim in the Mississippi River or the Missouri River or the Mississippi for that matter, because it won't be close enough. Unless you take a real far ride down to Merrimack.
Yeah.
But I think people should do that, and they should subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Before I get fired.
Yeah, we want Riley to be able to stick around here. He's really not suited to do much else, so we got to figure out a way to make this work. No, he excels in his duties here at the shop. Yeah. We're glad to have him, and we hope that we can get enough subscribers to be able to keep him.
Yep. Please subscribe, guys, for my life.
Until next week.